Hey guys, it's Maddie and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to go through my 75 hard challenge. I have not started it yet, but I am starting today, January the 8th. Today is Monday, and I am not going to do like the typical 75-day hard. I'm going to kind of make it a little bit more custom and fit my schedule and my goals and my lifestyle, I guess, because the 75 hard is a little unrealistic for me, and just when I hear it, it doesn't make me excited. Like, I don't really want to do it. I like the idea and the concept of it, but the actual things you have to do every day, not so much for me. So instead, I have kind of made my own list of 7 things that I want to do each day, and I'm going to track them for 75 days and kind of stick to this routine, this guide. But anyways, I thought I would go through those things with you now. There's going to be 2 different methods that I'm using to track my progress. The first is this 30-day wellness tracker. Honestly, I just got this off of Canva and then changed the little headings to fit my goals. There are 7 habits that I'm tracking, and I printed this off. This is only 30 days, so I'm gonna have to reprint another 2 actually. And then I also have this planner that I bought from Indigo. It's just you can't really see it, but it's a 2024 weekly planner, and in there it's just like a monthly overview with habits at the bottom. It also has a weekly overview with some spots over here for priorities, a to-do list, and then just some notes. So I'm going to be using both of these to track my progress. And this I'm just going to fold up and keep in my daily planner. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just whatever suits my schedule and is easiest for me to track and to just get it done. That is something I struggle with, is trying to make things perfect before I start it instead of just starting it. And that is what this challenge is going to push me towards, just doing it. And it doesn't need to be perfect. I just have to get it done. Consistency is better than planning it out and trying to perfect it. So that is something I am coming to terms with by just folding it up and putting it in my notebook. Anyways, the 7 things that I am going to do is, the first is 2 different types of movement. So I want to do one workout, whether that's like cardio, running, a strength training, yoga, something along those lines, and then one outdoor walk. And I don't have durations. It just needs to get done. It just needs to be something, because my goal at the end of this 75-day challenge is to make sustainable life changes, not just pushing myself really hard for those 75 days and then kind of going back to my old ways after. The second is no frivolous spending. So that is no impulse buys and no expensive purchases, meaning over $125 without really thinking about it and thinking through the purchase and making sure it's something that I actually need. And again, not just an impulse, this is what I want right now kind of buy. No skin picking. So on my face and my cuticles, I am on my way to healing my skin, not just my face, but also my hands. I said mindful nutrition because I'm not following a set diet, but by mindful nutrition, I mean no excess alcohol and no unplanned drinking of alcohol, meaning birthdays, holidays, things like that are okay, but no just one-offs, oh yeah, tonight I want to drink, nothing like that. And also no excess sugars. I don't really know what I mean by that, but just no binges on sugars and keeping that in check. And being aware of how much sugar I'm consuming during the day, not just kind of eating it and writing it off. Another simple one, just read 10 pages of any book. I usually, see, this is kind of where I struggle, because I like finishing on chapters. So if a chapter is 9 pages, I'll allow myself that. But yeah, within 10 pages of fiction or nonfiction. Daily journaling. So whether that's in my journal and also habit tracking. So kind of one or the other, but just some form of making note of what I've done during the day. And then lastly, a progress photo, just a picture. Doesn't have to be anything special. Could be fully clothed, could be half nude, but either or. And then on here, since I said there was 8 spots, the last one I have is just, it just says I love you. I think that's, I want to say I love you, like obviously to myself, I love myself and want to remind myself of that, but also just the act of saying I love you to someone throughout the day and making sure that someone feels loved. Anyways, so I'm filming this on January 8th, the Monday, but what I think I'm going to do is actually keep this video going and track my first week of trying out this routine. So anyways, I hope you enjoy this video and I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye. Happy Friday. Let's do a little chat about a recap over this last week. Today is day 5 of starting my 75 hard journey challenge that I have created for myself. Yeah, it's been a week. First of all, I'm starting to get sick. My nose is very stuffed up and my throat is hurting and I just have a bit of a headache. So that's fun. And other than that, things have been going well. I have been struggling with my food. Yesterday, being Thursday or day 4, was the hardest day. And I just was off of it was just a hard day in general, to be honest. Finishing that book actually really threw me off. Finished Iron Flame and it really like hit me weirdly. I don't know. Or maybe I'm just like very emotional right now. I'm also like, yeah, I don't know. Yesterday was just a hard day for me. So I ended up, after milking, I came home and got a little bit high and then I binged. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be upfront. Yeah, that happened. I sat my ass on the couch, got high, watched a movie and had a little bit of a binge. It was just like a snowball effect. One thing led into another, and it was like just me going back into my old habits, my old patterns, and my ways that I knew how to cope. And I am trying not to let it carry into today. I had a really good breakfast, some toast and avocado with eggs. So I'm still just kind of, that binge happened last night, acknowledging it. And I want to do some journaling this morning, just kind of taking a bit of a deeper dive into it. I'm not proud of it, obviously, but my 75 hard, I'm not going to restart. Like, I'm just going to continue on. It's more just like tracking for 75 days, not the whole restarting if I slip up one time. But really, food has been my only big struggle as of right now. Doing the 2 workouts is still going well. My first workout is pretty much first thing when I wake up. I go down to the basement, do some running on the treadmill, and then a little bit of strength training. And then later in the day, I'll either like go in the backyard and play with the dogs for a bit or go take them for a walk. Just getting outside and getting that fresh air. Journaling's been going well. I kind of already did that before, so it wasn't implementing anything new into my day. What else is there? Saying I love you, that's going well. I'm telling all my peoples that I love them. Taking my progress photo, I do that pretty much first thing when I get out of bed. Like, that's one of the first things I do or want to do, just to take a picture and get it over and done with. And I think that's pretty much it for what I had. Oh, no spending. No spending's been going well. I just have been getting gas, but gas is kind of a necessity. I need that to get to my job. This sickness, I'm trying not to let it get me down and out. I'm drinking a lot of water, drinking some tea, taking quite a few baths, trying to take things a little bit slower, as slow as I can, to be honest. But yeah, anyways, this is a day 5 update. I am doing well so far. We'll see the weekend. This is the first weekend, a part of my new habits and routines. So we'll see how that goes. I'm finishing this vlog from the garage, as you can see. But today's Monday, so I'm doing my wrap up of my first week of doing my 75 hard challenge, and it was a challenge. I have never been like this disciplined. I don't want to say strict because strict isn't the right word, but I've just never focused that much on what I do and how my actions impact my day, weirdly enough. But yeah, this weekend was hard. My nutrition is the hardest, and this weekend getting out for my outdoor walk also was the hardest. And Sully's being rude in the background. But yeah, it was a good day. I'm still sticking to my journaling, my nutrition. Like I said, Sully, my morning workouts, I've been sticking to those. I did that every single day. So that I'm very proud of myself. Journaling, reading's really good. Saying I love you, that's also going well. And yeah, I think that was most of them. And no spend. That was good too. Yeah. But anyways, that is the end of week 1, and I will probably make another one for week 2, but I'm just getting into the routine. Hopefully week 2 will be a little bit more structured, go a little easier, and not take as much brain power to focus on my tasks. Anyways, I will see you in my next video. Bye!